In the air. Left center field. Vandy boys win! A walk-off two-run homer for Troy Leneve! Kamar Rocker trying to finish 8 for the second straight weekend. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Kamar Rocker strikes out the side with a big smile and a pound to the chest in the top of the 8th. George Khalil looking, Braylon Wimmer swinging, and Brady Allen makes 14 in the game with Vandy up 3-2. The sophomore right-hander and Vanderbilt's newly found relief ace trying to clinch a series win. Vandy boys win the series. Commodores come back from 4-0 down to win 7-4 and take 2 of 3 from Mississippi State.
With their communications, I have enjoyed that a little bit.
Nolan the other way, towards the monster, and out of here! 5-1 Commodores on a 3-run bomb for Parker Nolan. He'll bunts this one. Riley gonna try and make a play, and he gets there! Great catch by Pat Riley off the mound. Rip to right. Hammered her back. Out of here! First college bomb for Enrique Bradfield Jr. puts Vandy ahead. The speedster can swing it.
And the Vandy dugout is going wild.
Final series of the college baseball regular season is here, and we could not have better weather for baseball on this Thursday night series opener between Vandy and Kentucky. Plenty to play for in these final 3 games all across the SEC. Vanderbilt a half game back of the SEC East title, trailing Tennessee. Kentucky really needs a series win this weekend to keep their NCAA tournament hopes alive. Good evening, everybody. Max Herz, along with former Vandy infielder Andrew Harris. And Andrew, we're finally here. Last weekend of the year.
Yeah, Commodores just looking to put a good cap on a fantastic season. Kentucky just looking to kind of get some momentum and got to win probably a season today, as well as go into next week and get some good job at an SEC tournament.
Kamar Rocker will be on the mound for the Commodores tonight. Last week at Ole Miss, he gave up 2 homers in the early innings, but still finished 7 as Vandy lost 3-1.
Yeah, Rocker went 7 innings, 5 hits, 8 strikeouts, only 99 pitches, and before he settled in, he gave up a few dingers, an absolute moonshot in the second inning by TJ McCants. It was a 2-run home run. That was beer shower number 1. Third inning, Kevin Graham, exact same spot, another moonshot, and beer shower number 2. So we'll see if Rocker can kind of settle in a little bit earlier here tonight.
Final home regular season start for Rocker, the junior, who's expected to go in the top 5 of the MLB draft in a couple of months. 14th start of the year in week 14. He's been the pitcher of record in each of his first 13, whip of .089. Going up against the Kentucky Wildcats, 11-16. Very tough schedule for them to finish up the conference season. TJ Collette, 15 homers in the 2 spot. Colton Kessler, fellow senior, having a great year. Hitting 4th for UK and head coach Nick Mingio. Vandy's defense looking different. Carter Young dislocated his shoulder on Tuesday. He'll be out for at least this weekend. That pushes second baseman Tate Colwick over to shortstop. He played that position in high school and his whole life. First time starting there in college, and the first time in Carter Young's 2-year collegiate career that he is not the starting shortstop for Vandy. Here we go, 80 degrees and gorgeous in Nashville as Kamar Rocker pitches to Austin Schultz. Schultz pops this one up to left where Troy Leneve is for the 4th straight game. 1 up, 1 down for Rocker. 100% capacity at Hawkins Field and a great night for baseball. Temperature in the 80s. Vandy boys a chance for their first walk-off win of the year. It's 2-2 in the bottom of the 9th inning. A couple of defensive changes for the Cats after Drew Grace hit for Chase Estep. We got Ruben Church taking over at third base. Colton Kessler was pinch run for. Alonso Rubalcaba, the backup catcher, into the ball game here in the 9th inning. With Daniel Harper back to the mound, he got all 3 outs in the 8th inning, including leaving the bases loaded to keep us tied. 7, 8, 9 for the Commodores. Tate Kolwick, Troy Leneve, and Jason Gonzalez against Harper. Kolwick 0 for 3 in the game. Foul out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Two and 0.
Yeah, if you're Kolwick, you better make sure that thing gets in the zone before you take a hack at it. Base runners, most important thing. Just got to get somebody on.
Harper has now thrown 13 pitches. Just 5 of them have been strikes compared to 8 balls.
Kolwick definitely an aggressive hitter. If it's in there, he's probably going to take a swing.
3-1. That one was well out.
Yeah, a tough situation here for Harper. You don't want to groove anything. It is 3-1 count. Kolwick's going to be swinging, but can't nibble. Good possibility of walking him and getting the leading run on.
Fouled off. Kolwick was on it. It's now 3-2.
He was right on it. When he fouled that thing straight back. Take a look. Right on time. Hit the star V back there.
Full count. Daniel Harper, Tate Kolwick to start the bottom of the 9th. Ball 4. Winning run at first base with nobody out.
And Kolwick had kind of been swinging at those pitches outside. And didn't chase on that one. A good take. And a winning run on first base.
Next up for the Vandy boys, Troy Leneve, the sophomore left fielder. On base all 3 times today. Starting his 6th game out of the last 8. Before that, he had never started a college game through 2 years. Up in a big spot right now. He is in there for his offense and his power swing. Candidate to put one in the gap or hit one over the fence. That is, if he's not asked to bunt. Pulls that bunt back quickly. Big swing, looking for the fences, 0-1.
Yeah, tried to show the bunt, tried to get the fastball, and as you mentioned, taking a big hack at it.
10 out of 22 in SEC action. One and one.
Unplayed umpire John Bramer kind of squeezing him. It was 93 right on the black. Maybe a little outside, but Leneve here in a pretty solid count.
Winning run at first base. Pitch from Harper. 2-1. Another close take.
Yeah, Leneve done a good job so far as he's gotten in there. Doesn't strike out much, has a good eye. That ball's in there. Takes good swings to see if he can barrel one up.
Breaking ball outside. 3-1 on Troy Leneve. Leneve said he's improved on staying on off-speed pitches.
Yeah.
And taking those that end up outside, just like that one.
Yeah, definitely said his power is, or kind of where his approach is, a little bit left center, so trying to stay on the fastball and pull those things that are coming off speed.
In the air, left center field. Vandy boys win! A walk-off 2-run homer for Troy Leneve!
Well, we talked about the power to left center field, and I think he just did it. As he gets absolutely mobbed going across home plate. One of the few walk-offs we've seen this year, Max.
Vanderbilt's first walk-off of the year comes on a Yinzer dinger for Troy Leneve. Commodores win it 4-2 to start this final series.
What a ball game. It went back and forth and back and forth. Fantastic pitching performances from everybody. Luke Murphy shut it down the top of the 9th, and an absolute exclamation point from Troy Leneve. Take a look at the swing. Fastball, 3-1 count. up in the zone, off the bat. He points, he knew it, he got it.
Fourth homer of the year for Troy Leneve, who had never started a college game until 2 weeks ago tonight. He's the hero in Week 10 to improve the Commodores to 18-9 in SEC play. Wow. What a night here in Nashville.
Yeah, unbelievable start for Kumar Rocker. I mean, does a fantastic job, goes 7. Commodores just stayed on it. You got to give a lot of credit to Kentucky, and they fought really well. And I mean, Stuck did a fantastic job as well. The Commodores just stuck with it, and a big Friday night win, or Thursday night win for the Commodores.
Game 2 tomorrow night at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. We'll talk to you then. For Andrew Harris, our producer Doug Stanton, our director John Walgren, I'm Max Herz. We'll see you guys tomorrow after Troy Leneve wins it for the Vandy boys tonight. Christian Little's 17 years old, and he's faced a lot of guys in non-conference play who are much older than him. We have a new record holder. UT Martin leadoff man Sean Dixon coming to the plate right now. Born on January 20th, 1997. That's almost 6.5 full years older than Christian Little, who was born in July 2003.
We do have a running tally of the hitters that Christian Little has faced. 6.5 years about. It's a lot of years in between them.
Last week, Riley allowed 2 home runs, but had a bit of a lighter moment that helped settle him down. He threw a pitch, and his belt loop broke. He had to call time because his belt was clean off. Spencer Jones, an equally tall man, comes out of the dugout to give him a new one. And Pat said he's actually keeping Spencer Jones's belt, while that moment of levity calmed him down in a high-octane road start. Belmont is back at Vandy for the first time since 2015. The last 4 meetings were all at the home of the Nashville Sounds. And in 2015, this was the last time they were here. How about current Dodger Matt Beatty off Jordan Sheffield? Solo shot in the 8th, made it 3-2. Belmont won by that same score.